first offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corner.
Phil Kay will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Baseman Phil Kay.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. De Aza going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
Kyle Saul stands in for the first time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Phillies win this one 11-4. So long, everybody.
Line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 11 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 11 hits. 1 error.
And we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Center fielder, Phil Kay.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Baseman number 7.
Maybe not the most
Miguel
convincing start to his
Bronco.
appearance right here, but he gets that first out anyway. And you'll see this ball's hit right on the screws. But hey, better to give up a line drive out than a seeing eye single.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through when it mattered. Wound up driving in 3 runs, and they were important ones as it helped lead him to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Phil Kay strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Yeah! And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. Driven to right field and deep. Martinez looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots.
Phil Kay stands.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
And now you just start to wonder, how much is the heat taken out of this guy? You see the pitch count. It's not all that bad just yet, but he's been in and out of trouble a few times already. So he's definitely had some max effort innings.
Maikel Franco. We'll see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Juan Lagares in now, hopped out in his first trip. Runners are at first and second with one away. Three and two now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning. But now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Alan Knowles stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maybin. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Squeezes on here, and he gets it down. Kay is right there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Phil Kay steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the Nick Castellanos steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. To short, hit hard. Holt for 1.
That's an out.
On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Phil Kay will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And this is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. The runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance for
a big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Castellanos is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just...
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. 8th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kay ranging into shallow right. And that's the 3rd out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 2 and the Tigers nothing. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top